Quentin Tarantino's 1994 classic Pulp Fiction is ranked 7th on the IMDb's top 250 films of all time, and it's not hard to see why. A film so full of action and suspense and told non-chronologically is bound to be remembered. Sure, the film has its mistakes, such as poor green screen execution, poorly executed matched action, and of course the famous divine intervention scene in which bullet holes appear behind our two protagonists before they're even shot at.
If I was you.
Die, you motherfucker!
But hey, these mistakes are easily overshadowed by all the things the film did great. Beginning with the chronology, Tarantino tells the story out of order. The story is told through 7 narrative sequences, those being, number 1, the diner prologue in which Pumpkin and Honey Bunny plan to rob the diner. Number 2, the prelude to Vincent's night out with Mia Wallace, which includes Jules and Vincent carrying out work for Marcellus Wallace. Number 3, Vincent's actual night out with Mia Wallace. Number 4, the prelude to the Gold Watch, which include Christopher Walken's character introducing us to the symbolic watch. Number 5, the scene actually titled The Gold Watch. Number 6, the scene titled The Bonnie Situation, which deals with Vincent's royal screw-up.
You think that God came down from heaven and stopped it?
Oh, what the fuck's happening? Oh, man, man.
Or is that Royale with cheese?
And you know what they call a quarter pounder with cheese in Paris?
They don't call it a quarter pounder with cheese?
I mean, they got the metric system. They wouldn't know what the fuck a quarter pounder is.
And what do they call it?
They call it Royale with cheese.
Royale with cheese.
That's right.
I digress. Finally, it ends with number 7, the scene in which the film comes full circle and we finally see what happened in the diner holdup. Chronologically, these events really happened in the order of 4, 2, 6, 1, 7, 3, and then 5. Tarantino scrambled them intentionally. The story is essentially told based around Jules and Vincent's day carrying out work for Marcellus Wallace, with several flashbacks and flash-forwards strewn within. Tarantino leaves his viewers wondering why things are happening the way they are, only to have them explained later on. It's a good strategy for this particular film, and it makes it very rewatchable as you put together pieces you did not connect on a previous viewing. The film follows 3 main characters, Vincent, Jules, and Butch. The men have a very important distinction, however. Vincent and Jules work for Marcellus Wallace, while Butch defies him. The way the shots are composed, the characters are given a different aura at different times. For example, when characters are about to kill someone, the shots of that character were taken from a low angle to portray the character's dominance. Most other shots remained neutral, meaning that a low-angle shot was a dead giveaway of what was about to happen. The film also used several other clever cinematic shots, such as finding ways to utilize the entire space on the screen, and others that simply looked nice, such as a long following shot of Vincent entering the 50s restaurant. These shots make the film look nice and do a good job complementing the narrative. Finally, it's time to address the violence in the film. As you may have been able to pick up by now, this is not a film you would want to show your children. The Wild West themed music in the opening credits was a dead giveaway that some crazy stuff was about to go down in this film. The violence and goriness of the film was utilized in several ways. In some cases, it was to build suspense. Other times it was used for humor, and sometimes it was just simply dark. The film is consistent. All 7 sections contain at least one bit of repulsiveness, violence, or at least a threat of violence. Listen, if violence isn't your cup of tea, then this film isn't for you. But in the way it's used to fit into and continue the narrative, the violence in this film was used very strategically.